Alright, hey guys, what's going on? This is HobFoote, and we're back. We are working our way through The Witcher 1. This is a chaos playthrough. Look at all this, like, colorful fairy things going all around. What's up with that? That's cool. So, yes, welcome. I don't know how to do my intro suddenly. Well, that ought to give you a clue to what this is like if this is your first time joining. Yeah, I mean, this is what you can expect. If you're wondering what a chaos playthrough is, it means that anything and everything that I can make random, I will make random. However, one of the things when we do this is conversation trees. Sometimes you might have a conversational thing where they're like, hey, Geralt, why don't you go kill some elves? And Geralt will be like, yeah, sure, I'll go do that. And you might have something where Geralt's like, no, I like elves. And it'll be a conversation choice, a piece, something that he's supposed to say, but it also indicates an action that he can take, potentially. So, we try to make those random, except for the fact that I do try to learn as much about this world and kind of follow a lore and plot story as much as I can. Basically, the reason I'm playing through The Witchers because I like the lore. I want to explore the world, the story. This world is just great. It's fantastic. It's just so rich with story and reason and depth. And so I like that. And so that's kind of the reason for playing this, is I want to explore that more, experience more of that. So instead of randomly rolling some things, I might be like, well, what would Geralt do? His actual character, what would he do? So it's not always chaotic in that regard, unlike some of our Knights of the Old Republic playthroughs, which I've done. They're also on the channel if you want to check those out, where those were completely chaotic. So instead, where you see most of the chaos is in when we level up. If you get hit a lot and you start dying real easily, you might decide, well, maybe I need more health, or maybe I need more defense. And usually you would go in and give yourself these stat boosts. We don't do that. Instead, I just roll, and if I roll like, oh, look, I got another boon for magic that I don't even ever use. Whoop, that sucks. I'm gonna die some more easily still. But it is what it is, and we roll with it. So, that's that'll give you kind of what this is like. So far as what's happening, ta-da! We are finally in Chapter 4. Look at this. We got two... I thought that said nipples for a second. So, we are in the second to last chapter. And we are finally out of Vizima. But only a little bit. So, we're in the lakeside area. And if you look on our world map here, we are all the way over here. And I imagine this is going to be explored and this is going to be explored because they're fairly empty. Like, they don't have these, like, trees and stuff drawn in. Maybe we'll end up in this area some more. I don't know. We shall see, I suppose. But, yeah, so we started over here in kind of like the outskirts of Vizima, and then we ended up in Vizima. And, we ended up here in the swamp a good little bit. So, see, these pictures here look like I should be able to click on them, like this giant rock and this tower and everything. But yeah, so we ended up in Vizima, and then we're finally out because we spent a whole lot of mess of time in Vizima. See, it feels like I should be able to click these things. So I'm pretty sure this says Kedwin, and I don't remember what Kedwin's from. Redania's right there. This is all Temeria. Kedwin, or Redania's right here. That's where what's-his-face is from, that other king that's kind of in hiding. And Sodden and Sintra are down here. We know a little bit about them from the Netflix series or the books if you've read them, although I don't know as much from the books. I've not read them myself. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we got some questies to do. We finally made it out. We've been trying to hunt down these people that robbed us of our Witcher secrets, and we've tracked them down, and they've attacked us, and we've attacked them, and it's becoming quite a mess. So we finally make it here to the lakeside, and we got some questies. Prologues at all quests? Okay. So we've got some things to do. This is kind of a throwaway quest. So we've been doing this weird thing where, like, we've heard about Berengar from the start, this unknown witcher, and we keep kind of following breadcrumbs of his trail and realizing what's going on. And we finally find out that Berengar would have known about Alvin, this random little boy that doesn't seem like he's connected to anything from the first little chapter place thing that we did. And it's like, oh, okay. And yeah, it just seems weird because it's like, I'll find Berengar when I find Alvin, but we've known where Alvin is for a long, long time, so it's kind of weird. I got this weird quest where I'm trying to, like, the whole bit behind this series is that Geralt has amnesia and doesn't remember anything. That's why some of this stuff's able to happen. And I think it's kind of weak, but, you know, it works. And so he doesn't remember what he stands for, so it's doing... I'm not sure what the point of this is quite yet. So we have a new one, Old Habits Die Hard. We found a water dryad, they're called naiads. And naked as all get up as well. Great, gonna love doing that editing. And we promised her we'd find her necklace, which was taken by drowners. I should search the lakeside, Black Tarn Island, and the riverbank by the village. If I kill enough drowners, their leader, the drowned dead Zephyr, will emerge to challenge me. Oh, I didn't know he was drowned dead as well. So basically kill a bunch of drowners, which is kind of what I do. Ripples. The humans and the Vodinois seem to be in conflict. Another witcher agreed to solve this problem, but then did nothing. They say I can find him in the crypt. So that's this other this other witcher, Berengar. So we're gonna have to meet him anyway. And we got more witcher secrets. This is kind of like the big bad quests, like the overarching thing that's driving us. So it seems that the king's daughter, Ada, was supporting Salamandra. That's the group that stole our stuff. We've been trying to hunt them down and kill them all. I managed to destroy the organization in Vizima and to kill the professor. Oh yeah, we killed Professor John Lennon. That's a thing we did. Yay. But in doing so, I enraged the princess. Triss saved my... I wonder if that would have been different. We had a chance to sleep with her, and I wonder how different things would have been if we had. Triss saved my life, teleporting me out of the city. I'll stay away from Vizima until Ada calms down. Meanwhile, my allies will continue to work. Time to catch my second wind. And, yeah. So that's kind of what we're doing. And if we find any interesting teeth, this weird dentist quest, I don't get that. But, so yeah, we're just kind of wandering around for a little bit. There's a village. It doesn't tell me what's where. But yeah, so we're just gonna kind of wander for a bit. We're gonna not look at the naked lady over there, because I don't want to have to do any more editing. There's a thing. God, I don't really need any white myrtle. There's a trunk over here, that's cool. I'm wondering if this is where I have to kill the drowners. Seems not. It would help if I pull up my location map. It's probably much more useful. Ooh, got the alcohols. Alright, we have to find an inn because I've got lots of stuff that I have to put into storage. Oh, we got this. I forgot we got a couple scrolls. So we got Book of the Wolverine, excerpt from the Witcher secret stolen from Kaer Morhen, contains formula for potions, which is why I was like, hey, why don't you just teleport yourself to Kaer Morhen, get Triss to do it, and you would know how to solve the werewolf thing, but no. Okay, this isn't what I thought it was. Scroll contains formula for the following potions. Wolverine increases damage inflicted when vitality drops to 50. That seems useful. Willow increases resistance to knockdown and stun effects. And Ornithosaur oil increases damage cost to Ornithosaurs. I don't know if I can make oils, though. Alright, Wolverine, Willow, and Ornithosaur oil. Let's check those out. Ornithosaur oil. Mixing stuff. It's long-lasting. This oil, sometimes called basilisk bane, contains a poison that is deadly to all reptiles. Even the basilisk, which possesses its own venom and is resistant to poisons, cannot withstand a blade coated with this substance. Which is something we should keep in mind. And let's see. Willow. It's long-lasting, high toxicity. Willow augments a Witcher's physical coordination and resistance to damage. It should be taken before a fight, during which the Witcher risks being knocked down or stunned. Immunity to stun or knockdown. I guess you have to die a couple times before you really know. Hindsight, 2020, all that. Yeah, that's a cool looking thing. Anyway, Wolverine increases damage inflicted when a Witcher's vitality falls below half. It's long lasting, high toxicity, of course it is. Because you'd be a little overpowered to take this and, you know, a Healy thing. It's not by accident that the Witchers have named this potion after an animal known for its fierce and aggressive nature. Wolverine unleashes the entire potential of mutation, turning the Witcher into a dervish of destruction. Witchers use this potion when they are certain that signs will not help them in combat. Well, that seems good to know. Did we read that? Yeah, we read that. Got a bunch of other junk. Alright, Kikamori's Ire. Notes contain the formula for a potion made with Kikamori Queen's Nerve. The potion unlocks the ability to acquire a stamina upgrade when consumed. Hey, that'd be nice. And I imagine we can probably make that, because I'm pretty sure I've got the... Yeah, Kikamori Queen's Nerve. Oh, is this a... Okay, maybe this is not a special one-time... When imbibed, this mutagenic potion provides access to a special enhancement of the stamina attribute. This upgrade allows a Witcher to consume raw monster parts. Oh, okay, never mind, I read it wrong. Restoring lost vitality, but also raising his level of body toxicity. I can totally turn Geralt into a zombie and just eat nothing but brains. I get so many Drowner brains. I'm going to get more too, so it seems like that's a good deal. The potion is made by mixing the nerve of the Kikamori Queen with ingredients providing one measure... Okay, whatever, we don't need to read that. Immediate, no toxicity. Kikamori Queen's unique nervous systems inspired renegade mages to develop the strong mutagenic potion. The potion causes changes in the ventral cavity and also prompts production of mutated digestive enzymes. Okay, broad use of the potion was curtailed due to the scarcity of its core ingredient. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of good. No more scary bugs all over the place. Okay, I thought it was like a bridge or something for a second. Wonder if I can swim to this island. Nope. Oh man, I got something weird going on in the background of my computer, I bet, because it's being weird. Oh, that's right, we were going to, I forgot, we were going to level up right away. So we're going to meditate till day and level up. And we'll make ourselves that potion too, I guess. Oh wait, maybe I can't level up. Ah, I can level up, okay. Yay! Alright, so now you get to see how this Chaos Daily works. We've got 4 major categories here, so we're going to roll a die for it. It's like a pyramid. And see what we end up with. We've got a 2, so now we're in signs, because we're 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have 5 here, so we're going to roll a die 6. And if we get a 6, we will roll again. 2. So 2 is Igni. And I have 1, 2, and 3 to choose from here. So we're going to 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to roll a die 6 again. 1 to 2 is a 1, 3 to 4 is a 2, and 5 to 6 is a 3. Oh, fell off the table. 3 to 4 is a 2. So, Burning Blade. Raises chance of incineration. Works only with the special attack in the group's silver style. Okay. Wish I... Apparently there's a special thing, so that might have been kind of a waste since if I don't have it. A 1, so you're in attributes. Because we went back to these big things again. So now, we've got 4 to choose from. We're going to roll a die 4 again. A 3, stamina. Woo, look at all that. I've got, oh, well, alright, so I'm going to have to make the potion. I won't be able to acquire that new thing right away. Stamina, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's do that. Let's actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That seems fun. And we will roll our die 6. 2. Alright. So 1 and 2. Poison resistance plus 50. I've been needing that. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're We're gonna roll our die 4 again. That's a 4. We are in Silver Sword. Very nice, very nice. We've got 3 to choose from. And so we're gonna go 1 to 2 is 1, 3 to 4 is 2, 5 to 6 is 3 on our die 6. 4. That's 2, so that's fast silver. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, can't get that thing. Alright, so we are gonna roll a die 6. If we get a 6, we will roll again. 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sinister 3. Damage plus 60. Works only when an enemy is affected by blinding, which... See, it's the thing, like, you can do some real damage, but sometimes it's really only, like, if this really special circumstance happens. Which we don't always necessarily have the ability to do, and it's kind of like, well, it's luck. So let's roll a die 4. That's a 2 again. We are in Signs. So we've only got 1 bronze talent, so we need to figure out how many actually have bronze things that we can do. Not that one. So 1, 2, and 3 have bronze that we can put bronze talents into. So we're going to roll a die 6, going 1, 2, and 3. 4. 3 to 4 is a 2, so we're going to go Axie here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 to choose from. I think that's, yep. 4 to choose from in that order. We will roll our die 4. 2. So 1 and 2. Spell reduces opponent's hex resistance. Alright. Seems pretty cool. Causes fear. Interesting. And that is all of our stuff. Now we are going to make some potion. And Argentia, I don't remember what that is. Increased damage with silver, alright. Synfrid, crippling pain, hanged man's venom. Poisons, insectoids, Kikimore's ire. So we need a high-end potion-y. So we need to make a white gall. So let's see, soldier's hooch and local pepper vodka. Let's see. It's only 3, that'll be good. So white gall, we need blues. We want them without... Here, let me do this, make sure everything's sorted. We want blues without anything, if we can. It seems to be good. And a green without any secondary. Oh, cadaver. That's right. Aha, very useful. Thank you, sauce. Alright, we're gonna mix that. How many does this thing have? Only 3 as well. Well, let's just go ahead and make a second white gall. Because you can never go wrong with white gall. Here, what do we have? 1, 2, and Favorine. Oops, mix. There we go. So our first one here, we're going to make our Kikimore's ire. We need a blue. Oops. We want that. We want to save our ones with secondary properties to them. And we need a vermilion. Oh, a cubrith. That's what I meant. A hydrangea. That's all vermilion. Hydragenum. Dragonum. Albar's crystals. Alright, those are kind of valuable, but we use them anyway. And now we need a vermilion. Toxin. Trachea. Yeah, what the hell? We'll just use that. We'll go extra trachea. And this guy? Yeah, I guess this guy. And a special. Alright, da-da-da-da! Cool. We made a potion. Let's go ahead and, since we're doing this, we'll make another swallow, because I need some more of that, and we'll do with a Negretto base. Albedo, Negretto, there we go. Blue, green with Negretto. Right, the celandine, very valuable to have. So you can literally just find anywhere. And we need a purple. Drowner's tongue's probably the best. Oh, Ganesha petals, that's right. Aha! We're going all natural. It's so organic, man. I'm an organic Witcher man person. Alright, enough of this. Let's meditate our asses. I don't know why that sounds aggressive or what that's supposed to mean like that, but... that's good tea. I haven't had tea yet today. Oh, no, looking at the naked lady. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, clear some inventory space. We're gonna use this potion. Go, 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 go. We got a mutation. And, oh, that's cool. I never knew this was kind of see-through like that. Trying to think where we got it. Thinking... Yep. No. That's the one we just... Did we just give ourselves that one? Carol, assume selected ingredients instead of brewing potions out of them. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that is what we just got. Oops. So I wonder if it would tell me, like, which things I can eat. Can I eat drowner brain? Yeah, it looks like it says right-click to use. Oh, I can eat brains. Let's see how much toxicity that gives us. Oops. Love me some drowner brain. So, okay, so the toxicity's honestly not that bad. Here, let's... Circle of Magic, just in case we need it. I don't know why I had to walk over there for that, but okay. Shut up, you stupid monkey. We are gonna save our game just in case. Because it'll be my luck I take 3 steps and fall into like a pit trap that I was supposed to have seen and it's spiky and I instantly die. Okay, that's the island I came from with the big statue lady. So we need to wander into town. I hope there's an inn here, because I really need to... There should be. But I really need to store my, stuff. Oh, that's right, I'm supposed to meet the Fisher King. There's a boat over there. Well, hold on. Let's worry about the boat later. Hello, Fisher King.
Greetings. You're the Fisher King, right? Well, I have a professional interest in the area. You see, I'm a witcher. Any monsters in the lake? Amphisbaenas? Dragonflies? Water creepers? No?
Don't know what an amphisbaena is, but it sounds dangerous.
The lake's safe. While we're talking...
Could I use your boat?
Could I use your boat? Take care.
Can I walk in and steal all this stuff? I like how, like, with all his, all this game's very bad voice acting, they weren't gonna give him anything to say. Seems a little bit odd. Alright. Let's go ahead and steely some stuffs. This is certainly not as big as the building is. There must be a second door somewhere. I like the music here. Ooh, that's a nice picture. Naiad's bathing spot. Crypt is over there. Campfire, circle of elements. Alright, what I want is an inn so that I can empty... They won't come out during the day, will they? I guess I could check. The Eastern Shore. I'm basically home. Ah! There's an elf over here. Oh, right. Well, I'll have to come back here during the day. Oh, lots of elves over here. I don't like how when the birds fly away, they sound like a small firework going off or something. Is Turiville one I knew? Can I talk to him? Hey! Hey!
Kedmil Vatgern.
Greetings. Who are you?
When the chaos of war surrounds us, few care for beauty and harmony. I ensure that beauty remains in the world. I create customized objects.
You're a craftsman?
Craftsmen produce useful items. The beauty of my works could awaken the dead.
Well, don't do that.
There are quite a number of you here.
We escaped from Vizima. The wounded and sick lie in the cave. If you like, speak with our leader, Teruviel.
Any trouble from the inhabitants here?
The Lady of the Lake reigns in this land. We're safe here, though I have heard of conflict with the Vodianoi.
The
Lady of the Lake?
The
What?
goddess of this land. Listen to the bubbling waters.
Why did his
the
voice
whispering of the
change?
Trees. Look at the waving grains, the smiling people. You'll sense it too.
I think I get it.
You'll understand when you meet her.
Don't understand why, that you suddenly spoke with a different voice. Alright, well, I need to talk to
When will this end?
Ruviel. Not get in a fight with any wolves before I do. Oh, we got 2 people with names.
Geralt, I'm not surprised to see you. It's me, Sheridan. Recognize me?
Sheridan?
Apparently not. You were busy.
It's been some time.
True, Geralt.
Why not just
And see
say...
what's come of it. A mess, not assimilation. You
Why not
work
just say
hard,
I have
pay
amnesia?
taxes, then come the pogroms. You flee as they torch your tavern.
Hard times.
Good you're here.
What you doing here, buddy?
Why are you here?
Same as the rest, eating berries and dreaming of my place on Earth.
Try doing something else. Guerrilla warfare can be dangerous.
I've survived that. Humans prevented me from living as I wished to. Disdainful times. More bad luck round the corner.
Here.
Farewell.
Alright, I think Teruviel ran off again.
When will this end?
Oh, there's a cave entrance in there. Teruviel, forever may your banner wave. You better stay put. Oh, it's a lady.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings.
Everybody knows me.
Have you forgotten me? Much time has passed since our encounter at the end of the world.
I lost my memory.
No matter. I am called Teruviel, and I am pleased to find you again.
Me too.
What brings you here?
Mentioned we met.
In Dol Blatana, the Valley of the Flowers. A most beautiful place. I granted Dandelion the lute he now plays.
So we've
His
seen
name
that
changed me.
in the
I once
Netflix
hated
series.
humans without exception. Your words planted doubt. When the war brought all that hatred, I realized there was another way.
I'm glad.
As am I, Witcher.
This would have been where they were tied up and they broke Dandelion's lute and they gave him a new one, and that's when he first is like, toss a coin to your Witcher or Valley of
Is there any way I can
Plenty.
help?
That was when that
Indeed.
happened.
We're wounded and hungry. Negotiations with the peasants went poorly.
I don't know about the
Our
books.
dignity is all we have left.
Sometimes honor comes from humility. Suck it up. Oh, that's not what that says. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to...
Yes?
Didn't mean to click that.
Is there any way I can help?
Indeed. We're wounded and hungry. Negotiations...
Yeah.
What can I do?
You could buy fresh bread. 20 orange should cover 5 loaves.
I'll return
Gotta
soon.
find someone to buy it from. Oh, they gave me 20 orange. Is that gonna pop up on my... Passage to Murky Waters. Crypt is over there. There's a cave behind me. Wait. Murky Waters. Murky Waters is the town? Okay. Or I was thinking Murky Waters was like a swamp or something. But, yeah, it might be that it's a place, like a town or something. Ooh, even more elf, please. Hello, elf faces. This cave looks like every other cave I've been in. Hello, elf woman.
I'll soon fade like stars when dawn comes.
She looks better than all the other elves do. What? What does that mean?
I'll soon fade like stars when dawn comes.
Everybody in here werewolves or something? Let's go exploring. Okay, well, we didn't get very far. Nothing to see yet, nothing to see.
Why stay and rot here?
Wow, she's sassy. Okay, none of these caves lead anywhere. And I can't try and blow the walls down. Yo, ho, blow the walls down. You guys, there's too many bats in here. You guys should leave. That's very dangerous for your health. Well, for humans anyway. Maybe I don't know about elves. Maybe the elves are fine. All right, so there's wilderness over there. I don't want to fight things. And the thing says Murky Waters is over here. So let's go try and find Milky. Let's go try and find Murky Waters. Because I've got to empty my inventory. There's a little roadie thing there. I'll probably be beset on my way. You know how that goes. This just seems like a very weird place. It's like the marshes of England. But there's monkeys. So, that's weird. The road through the forest. I'm going to perform the ritual of magic. Is this another place of power? I thought they disappeared. Can I gain a double bonus? Nope. Oh, there's a corpse up there. Ah, that all cleared up for me. Passage to Murky Waters. Crypt's over there. I don't want to go to the crypt yet. Let's go. Gotta empty my inventory. Well, hello. Ooh, he's got fish. It's a very nice place. They got fences up everywhere. Guess I passed a campfire somewhere. Let's save our game. I haven't saved in a while, and this is like, it's too good to be true kind of thing. I'm probably gonna get like murderfied. There's gonna be a weird loading screen out in the middle of nowhere. What's the signpost say? Oh. Road to Murky Waters. Oh, what a lovely picture. Now, does this put me in the village or just like on another road to someplace? It's weird they've done this like this. You think about all the outskirts of Vizima was all one giant big area. Oh, this guy.
How did you get here?
By teleport.
Triss teleported me too. It was amazing. I always wanted to see what it's like.
She did that for you? Must be having an off day.
So why did Triss teleport you here?
Let's say she saved me from the kiss of death.
Interesting. Perhaps I'll use it in my new ballad. In any case, what a truly delightful place. Triss said we should stay here until Princess Ada stops dreaming of slitting your throat.
I have to agree.
How ungrateful of her.
So, tell me about this place. In prose, if you don't mind.
It's a charming area, thoroughly magical in its mood. The peasants seem altogether happy, while the peasant women are,
Dandelion. Something specific?
Well, there's gonna be a wedding. Alina, the village mayor's daughter, will marry Julian.
Oh, we heard about this. Yeah.
Then there are the Vodianoi. Oh, Alina's taking care of Alvin.
Our Alvin?
Well, yes, unless he has a twin.
Dandelion.
Yes. Oh, I just remembered. Triss said you should watch him since others are after him. Or something like that.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Now to the tavern to meet some charming lass who'll get my spirits up.
Get your what up? Alright, gotta talk to Alvin. Alvin! Alvin! Baker's house, baker's house. Bake me a cake. I want an inn. Not the baker's house. A few unknown herbs here. There's a Vodianoi altar. The trident, huh? Cool little... Oh, this must be for the wedding.
Women. My regards, Mr. Witcher.
Ah, someone being nice to me. You have my regards, Mr. Witcher.
Come from afar, see no signs of a wedding.
Is that a door I can go in? Aw. I was like, cool, I can finally go into one of them. But nope.
Nonsense.
Door to the healer's hut. Alright, let's take everything they've got. A wedding guest. Hello, wedding guest.
You don't speak like one from Rivia.
What do they sound like?
Nonsense.
Alright, hopefully this doesn't put me into some sort of questy thing, and I can just deposit my goods. Very tranquil area, which worries me because I'm sure something is going to happen where this won't last. Let's check our log. The country and tired travelers are drawn to the inn by the smell of fried bacon, boiled cabbage, and sometimes even the famous wyvern omelet eggs, or egg omelets. A soothsayer inhabits the small hut huddled to the side of the tavern. Man, I would love some cabbage, some boiled cabbage. Ooh. The cave's smooth walls and floor suggest that the elves currently living there are not its first inhabitants, nor probably its lasts. And that's all we got. Innkeep! Innkeep! Alright, Julian, she's a lady that's getting married or something. Oh no, he's the guy.
Moonwraiths?
Hey, you guys don't pay attention over here. I'm just feeling some stuff. Oh, this just got lively.
Welcome to my inn, traveller.
Greetings.
If you're weary, rest. If you wish food or drink, call my daughter.
I will.
Make yourself at home.
Ugh, why'd you say it like that, buddy?
May I help you?
I have questions.
Ask, traveller.
What's special about this settlement?
Murky Waters. We live in seclusion. Tobias Hoffman leads us. Know, too, that our ancestors once inhabited the underwater city.
The underwater city?
Lake waters engulfed the underwater city. Some say the gods were angered by debauchery. Now the Vodianoi inhabit the city.
So it didn't used to be underwater.
Sense pride.
We glory in our ancient heritage, just as we take pride in our prize-winning cow. As for our ancestors' bad habits, much has changed since then.
Probably not.
Prize-winning cow.
She's in the corral between the houses. Our pride and joy. She's made Murky Waters famous.
Thanks for the story.
I bet she has.
Can I help you?
I have questions.
Ask,
All right.
traveler.
What's special about
Murky Waters.
Yeah. Underwater city. Okay, let's ask about the Vodianoi.
An ancient underwater race. We used to respect each other, but relations have worsened.
Tell me about them.
They appeared long ago, before the city was engulfed. They live in underwater palaces. They produce tools and baubles, including the famous Stones of Iz, supposedly magical. Their warriors,
Is that how you say that?
in battle, seldom attack on land. They chiefly drive away treasure hunters.
An underwater race of rational beings. Interesting.
Indeed. Yeah, let's talk to her again.
May I help you?
Questions.
Asked.
What's special about...
Murky Waters.
Tell me
What about Tobias?
He lives in the village but prepares for a wedding, so likely has no time.
I'll talk to him anyway.
If he's occupied, try speaking with his future son-in-law, Julian.
Thanks for the advice.
May I help you?
Farewell.
Okay, I don't need a room. Alright, my inventory is full. Not full, but full. Not full, full.
Greetings, sir.
Whatever.
Spacious tavern.
What? You think everything's small in the country?
I meant no offense.
How can I help?
Oh, am I seriously not gonna be able to,
Where's the village mayor?
There's a large hut in the village where the mayor spends his time, but he lives in another large hut, so...
I'll find it.
How can I help?
Any interesting news?
A wedding, that's what. The mayor's daughter, Elena, is marrying a townsman called Julian. He's staying here at my inn.
One thing.
Yes?
okay.
You must know some interesting stories.
Sure, I'm an innkeeper. Long ago, in a valley far away, lived a girl. She was a true princess, sorceress, and witcheress.
All three? Isn't that a bit much?
Don't interrupt. You want to hear the story or not?
Yeah, shut up, Geralt.
I won't interrupt again.
A story about destiny might prove useful, Witcher. She was born a princess who wanted for nothing, had loving parents and a grandmother who was a great queen. She lived in palaces guarded by hundreds of knights. Everyone thought she'd become a powerful queen, but fate had other plans. Her parents died. Enemies butchered her grandmother and took the kingdom. Still, the princess survived. Her fate became bound to one particular witcher. She gained a new family at Kaer Morhen, the hold of the witches. She learned to fight, yet destiny once again made noise. The lass had magical talent. She was a source. The witches feared the uncontrolled power of a source and needed a sorceress to assist them. She studied arcane magic. The sorceress loved a witcher, and the two adopted the girl. She was truly happy and could have become a powerful sorceress. But war broke out and fate separated the family. Aggrieved, the lass disavowed magic and became a huntress. Learning to love killing, death followed her. Everyone she'd loved had died. Only the witcher and the sorceress denied death's calling. Fate cast her to foreign shores, yet she returned. The worst assassin tailed her, yet she emerged victorious. Agents of all kingdoms pursued her, yet none caught her. When she killed all her enemies and peace descended upon the world, she rejoined the Witcher and Sorceress, only to have destiny sneer at her again.
What happened?
A peasant, unskilled in arms, killed the Witcher. The Sorceress died trying to revive him. The girl could do nothing, for she disavowed magic. So the princess who would not rule, the Witcheress who fought humans, and the Sorceress who cast no spells used her power as a means to leave this world.
I sense you haven't told all.
All but one. Her name was Cyrilla. What's that matter?
Okay, so that is very interesting. Especially if you are very familiar with the Witcher stories. And you might recognize part of that, or some part of that, if all you've seen is the first season of The Witcher on Netflix. Like I said, I've played a few hours of Witcher 3. So obviously I recognize that. That is essentially what happened. And all that's true. Except for, I don't know if that is yet to happen, because I don't know enough about this world yet, or whether it was like, that was the story, and then, boom, Geralt came back to life, because he was the Witcher. You know, so I don't know when these stories take place in time, you know? So I don't know if that is like a foreshadowing, like, oh, it's an old story from long ago, but it's actually what is getting ready to happen in the future, or if that's literally what happened. And,
One thing.
Yes?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very... Does he have another story?
Some interest.
Sure.
All three?
Don't interrupt.
Okay.
Missionary.
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
You look sad. Can I help?
Perhaps. Crooked Lou and Bucktooth Bow stole
Oh my God.
the best firewater. Return it, and a useful artifact is yours.
What artifact?
It was a jest.
Not funny.
Your question reminded me of some old games. I couldn't resist.
No matter.
How can I help?
Okay, that was confusing. I don't know if he actually needs help or not.
One thing.
Yes?
Yay, I can finally, get rid of my junk. I don't need that. Don't need most of this stuff. Alright, that can go up there. That should have been done already. Would have saved me some space. Alright, so I should only have to buy 4 loaves of bread. I don't even have to buy 4 loaves of bread. I probably got them here somewhere. Ah, well, there's 3 loaves of bread. So I only have to buy... But how many loaves of bread did she need? Okay, I don't know anymore. Local pepper vodka. It's always good to have an extra alcohol on hand. God, I hate that giant black box that pops up. What the hell? Alright, do I need to get rid of any of these things? Do I need to add anything here? Everything, the stack seems to be decent. Alright. That seems okay. So now let's pull up our quest, because I don't know... Oh, I can get more than that. Here, let's... Can I buy stuff from him?
One thing.
Yes?
Fair.
No. Here, let me see if there's, like... The... Dandelions over there. He said talk to her daughter. I don't see the daughter. Oh, waitress? There we go.
How can I help?
Show me your stuff. Ha ha ha. Okay, she doesn't have. Okay, where am I supposed to find the bread? Whatever. Maybe I shouldn't look too deep into it. Here, let's talk to her some more.
I'd like to order.
Wait here.
Okay, well that was not what I wanted. Ah.
How can I help?
2 innkeepers?
Mama and Papa own the inn. Mama won't let me speak to strangers.
As a waitress, you have to talk to strangers.
Not true. Only regulars visit our inn. Got you there.
I'm a stranger.
You're Geralt of Rivia. Master Dandelion sang a ballad about you, so I know you.
Got me there.
How can I help?
A lot of people sound like they're like English in some form or another, and she's just like, I'm from the South.
Any rooms?
Golly!
Not interested.
Alright. That's seriously
What a day.
the only old peasant, wedding guest, peasants, old peasants. Ooh, she killing some chicken.
May I help you?
You sure may. Sure may. Okay, well, whatever. I can't find any more of the bread stuff, so forget it. We're just gonna forget it. Maybe I'll find some more. Ooh, found some good stuff there. I guess I'm gonna talk to this butterbean. Huh. I guess I'll talk to this guy since I'm here already.
Greetings, Witcher. I've heard a lot of good things about your kind.
That's rare. Usually people treat me like a leper.
I was thinking the same thing.
When I was a child, I heard many tales of a witcher who saved my grandfather's life in exchange for a silver penny.
That must have been a while back. I'm Geralt.
Oh, yes. In the olden days. I'm Julian. It's a pleasure.
What's up? I always wondered if the mutations of the Witcher and everything give them like increased lifespan.
Tell me the story of your grandfather.
Grandfather, may Melitelli watch over his soul.
Oh, I hate that Melitelli. It should be Melitali.
A piece of a rocky, frozen valley in northern Kovir, and a deserted coal mine with no coal. Grandfather always said that a treasure was concealed in the valley. He worked hard every year to discover that treasure. Initially, many gladly took the jobs he offered and helped. But soon it became clear that Grandfather had gone mad, that there was no...
Was this Oak Island? Was he on Oak Island?
47, had rheumatism and a collection of Bobolak scalps above his mantle. He was overcome with grief and went outside. He began cursing the heavens, berating all the known gods in the foulest language he knew. The gods answered. There was a terrible rumble, and an avalanche descended on the valley. Grandfather regained consciousness, burrowed out of the snow, and looked around to see something that would change his life. The entire valley was glimmering strangely, glimmering so beautifully that he nearly didn't see the beast coming towards him with a heavy gait. Grandfather fled, bending over once to pick up a strangely glimmering stone. In short, he escaped. Descending from the mountains, he encountered a witcher who agreed to slay the monster in exchange for a silver penny. They returned to the valley, and the witcher slew the beast. He could not help noticing the wealth laying in that valley, yet he demanded nothing beyond the penny promised him earlier. Grandfather grew to trust him and knew that sooner or later someone or something would come along and want to take his treasure, for the treasure in the valley was immense, Geralt. Diamond deposits that took years to extract. They became partners. The Witcher watched the workers, killed monsters, drove off bandits, and Grandfather managed the business. He's a legend in Kovir, and my family is wealthy and respected. That's the whole story.
That sounds like a pretty good deal.
What's up?
Soon I'll marry the village mayor's daughter, Alina. We're planning our wedding as we speak.
Oh, he sells stuff. Oh, he's a jeweler. The Double Cross of Alzur, a censored version of the famous tome of Alzur the Mage, contains spells for the creation of horrid monsters. Interesting. Disenchanting a Striga, the story of the disenchanting of Princess Ada, who had been turned into a Striga. I love buying books. Hymns of Madness and Despair, we've already got. Diary of a Dice Collector. Man, this is awesome. He's got all sorts of different stuff. Oh, wait, I thought I had moved to the book, and I was like, Sapphire. A book on sapphires. I'm very dumb, guys. Let's buy some books. I got the money, which is usually what I say and how I end up with not any money. That's only 50, so we're hella gonna buy that. We'll go ahead and buy that. It's not too much to buy these things. Oh, and I've got things I can sell to him, too. 200 for a shawl. Oh my gosh. This dude's expensive. Ooh, gold and ruby necklace. Never seen that before. Double Cross of Azure. Alright. Alright, so we're not going to get into too much else beyond this, I don't think, for today, but we will enjoy our time here. Diary of a Dice Collector. Summer, 1263. A dwarven regiment of the Mahakam Volunteer Army is stationed near my estate. The officers spend their days playing dice poker. It seems an interesting game. Autumn of 1263, the dwarves have marched south toward a great battle with Nilfgaard. Dear old Molnar gave me a set of dice. I think he meant to compensate me for all the games I lost. Winter 1264. My trip to Vizima was worthwhile. I won a decent sum at the inn. It's a pity the locals don't want to play me anymore. I must learn to lose a bit more often. Spring of 1264. The jade dice cost me a fortune, but my collection would be incomplete without them. Every now and again, I manage to convince someone to play around with me, but I feel I must move to the city again. Autumn 1264. What rotten luck. I had to sell father's estate. As soon as I start winning again, I'll buy it back. Spring of 1265. I was told a band of deserters stalks the area. I doubt the poor village or my humble abode holds anything they could covet. There's nothing of value around here. Maybe they would fancy a game of dice poker. Seems like, he might be a little bit addicted. In his diary, the dice collector claims that dice poker became popular in the village of Murky Waters during the war with Nilfgaard. There should be loads of enthusiasts in the area. Too bad that I hate playing. It's like too random to be, like, if it was strategic, and alright, I just need to get better, but it's just, like, random. And apparently, even though it's so difficult to get it straight, it doesn't matter. Full House beats it. Alright, this is one we should know. The Witcher then said to King Foltest, "Pay me, sire, and I will find your daughter in the Dark Tomb. I will restore her human form if I can, and if I cannot, then I will not hesitate to kill the princess." The king understood this was his only chance, and so placed his daughter's fate in the Witcher's hand. The conjurer struggled with the Striga for hours. He warded her off with silver and magic arts. He grappled with the beast and did not let her wound him, but avoided causing serious harm to her as well. Finally, he locked himself in the crypt, sealed the entrance with magic, and waited until dawn. Witchers possess great knowledge about monsters and know that the rooster's morning call is enough to disenchant a cursed creature. Hey, we did that. And if you remember, all the way back, or maybe you haven't even seen it, go back and watch the very first episode of this playlist, and we saw the intro video all about it. Geralt. Oh, I got some new stuff in here. Some years ago, Geralt of Rivia came to King Foltest's court in search of work. He obtained a contract to free the monarch's daughter Ada from a spell which had turned her into a Striga, or to kill her if all else failed. The Witcher managed to free the girl from the spell and discovered that one of the courtiers has been responsible for the curse. Yeah, and it was real fucked up in the Netflix episode. Ada, let's see. Princess Ada was born of an incestuous union and came into this world as a Striga. This was the consequence of a curse cast by a jealous courtier who had loved her mother. For several years, the Striga roamed old Vizima, stalking and devouring the unwary. Until I arrived, no one had been able to kill her or lift the curse. Ada did not fully regain her personality, however, and there is still danger of a relapse. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's why the princess wears amulets and participates in rituals designed to ward off the curse. Huh. Berenger. The early rumors about Berenger proved false. The Witcher was working with Salamander and the professor had ordered him to find Alvin. Oh, what a twist. The professor. The professor is dead. Ding dong, the professor is dead. Rich old professor, the stupid John Lennon professor. Ding dong, the stupid professor is dead. Anyway, defeating him wasn't easy, but it was very satisfying indeed. Triss Marigold. Oh, we got 2 hearts for her. Let's see. I concluded that it would be best to leave Alvin in Triss's care. She saw my choice as proof of my trust. She decided I liked her more than Shawnee, which only improved our relationship. I feel like that's not... Is there something else that... I feel like that can't be what was... Huh. Alright. Vincent Mice. It turned out Vincent Mice had a dark secret. The captain of the city guard is a lycanthrope. As a werewolf, he roams the streets at night, and at night... What? Shouldn't be there. He roams the streets at night and fights crime. I decided that Vincent poses no threat to common folk and let him live, though he is in fact a monster. He's Wolfman. Oops, that's the wrong one. Gavin, there we go. I asked Gavin for military support during the assault on Salamander's headquarters in Vizima. The elf who was among those invited to Varden's reception agreed to help me dismantle the organization. I wonder what happened if he made it out. I don't remember. Alright, and he gave me something else. Was there a glossary entry? Dice poker. No. I feel like there was a new... Alright, maybe not. Alright, and our last book. The Double Cross of Alzur, a censored version of the famous Tome of Alzur the Mage, contains spells for the creation of horrid monsters. Other Brotherhood. I was vested with the thankless responsibility of preparing a new edition of the incomplete Tome of Alzur. Some of its pages have been torn out, which describes the methods of creating monstrous beasts. Whoever remembers the Koshche or the V of Maribor knows the evil the book has caused, especially the Double Cross of Alzur described therein. The following edition provides information on creatures such as the Frightener or the Koshche, but does not contain the secrets of creating these beasts. To ensure safety, I would nevertheless suggest that readers never utter any formula aloud and speak all vowels while inhaling. Oh, that's an interesting way to word that off. Ooh, that was a monster book. Interesting. Didn't know that. Got a skull head. Ooh, look at that guy. These creatures died out centuries ago. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to find one anyway? Their strong skulls guarantee resistance to stun attempts, while the low center of gravity makes them hard to knock down. Sensitive to silver, make use of stout arms to stun and knock down. Skullhead talons and tendons. Archaeological research is the only source of knowledge about skullheads. Skeleton reconstructions make it possible to describe the creature's appearance and movement. Addressing his students, Professor Sendevoy Baron summed up research on the skullhead thusly: we are more than lucky that the bastards died out. Very cool. I like the... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That, like, as boy horny as all the lore in this world makes me.
Yes?
If I could go and, like, do some archaeological stuff, that would be even more amazing. If I could be, like, wandering around and do, like, archaeological stuff. I don't know that I really need the bombs, but alright. What was I gonna... Oh, I was gonna pull out... I'm gonna sell some of my Julies. Keep the actual jewels, but we'll sell the jewelry. Oh, but I can sell one of those as well. Do I have any other doubled books? This music, though, freaking, I love that. Oh, stupid box. Black box, get out of here. Did I grab all the jewelry? It looks like I have, but I usually do end up missing something, so. Alright, yep, that looks like everything. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's sitting down over here.
Geralt?
Geralt! Show me your stuff. Oh. I'm not really a fan that it asks you every time, are you sure you want to sell this? $50, 120 for the House of Might signet ring. Ooh, 100 for that book. That's pretty good. For some reason, he'll take flint. Alright. Well, I think that is enough for us. We're going to wrap it up in this awesome sounding place over here. And, yeah. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been another Chaos playthrough of The Witcher. We didn't get a whole bunch done this episode, but we've discovered and learned a bunch of things. So, I think it's worth it. Especially getting to be able to hear this music. That's definitely worth it. I don't know what I was going to say, but anyway, I'm HobFoote. Thanks for tuning into the BratCat channel. If you have any questions, comments, letters of resignation, or other such queries, you can leave those down in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit like. If you disliked it, hit the dislike. You know how that works. And let us know down in the comment section why you thought that. If you want to throw a subscribe our way, that would be awesome, but don't if you wouldn't. Any interaction like that you do with comments or subscriptions or likes or whatever really looks good to the internet overlords. So if you want to, do it, but if not, hey, it ain't no thing. Oh, I didn't realize my mouse was on that screen. So yeah. If you want to contact me directly, you can find me at HobFoote, HobFoote, on Twitter, and hit me up there. We can talk about this game. We can talk about other games, The Witcher lore. We can talk about any books, or, I don't know, science if you want, TV shows, movies, whatever. Just hit me up, and, you can even vent to me about how much, your boss sucks, whatever. Let's be internet friends. And if you want to keep up with what's going on with BratCat, almost forgot this one, you can follow BratCat at BratCat Media on Twitter as well. And yeah. Okay. Yep. I think that's everything. Yeah. All right. Peace out, Girl Scouts.